Well, everybody, welcome. And by the way, I've been programming for over 30 years, and that's why I wear glasses. I thought I'd never wear glasses, to be honest with you. So anyways, everybody, thank you so much for coming. I know you've traveled a long way. Some of you had like a 3-hour flight. It took you 12 hours to get here. The storms today were crazy. We've had some of our staff from California, so they don't know what a storm is in Texas. They saw the storm in Texas. If you weren't here, it was amazing. Winds were at least 40 or 50 mile an hour. Rain was going sideways, thunder and lightning. They were all amazed, videotaping it. I had their iPhones out. I was videotaping them, taping the weather. It was hilarious. Steve Belmonte over there lives in Dallas. He sees it every day. So anyways, thank you for coming. Because of the severe thunderstorms today, there were several cancellations. The flights were canceled, and they just couldn't get here. So we're missing several people. And then some of them are so dedicated, they actually rescheduled for tomorrow, so they'll be here either in the morning or the afternoon. Even though it's a 2-day schedule, they're still coming. So hopefully we want them to travel safe, and they're gonna be here. Sorry about that. I planned this in April for a reason, because in Texas in April, it's supposed to be nice weather. And today was the only day with all of this. If you came in Saturday, it was fine. Tomorrow is gonna be sunny. It's gonna be Sunday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but not today. If you haven't done so already, get out your mobile phone and download the World of AccuZIP app. And one of our new developers, Brock, thank you, Brock, developed the app. Amazing. I couldn't believe it. Not only developed the app, they actually work with Apple and with Google to get the thing published before the show. So it's called the World of AccuZIP, and it's an app on Google Play and on the Apple. So I'm sure most of you already have it. So we've got a lot of things planned for this event. Tomorrow, each hour, we have 3 tracks, 2 technical tracks and 1 sales track. And some of you brought more than 1 person. So I would highly recommend that you break up and try to get as much in as you can. And really focus on making notes and telling us what works and what doesn't work. Because we want to do this every year. And we want to know what doesn't work. If it's too technical or it's too boring or too basic, we want to know so we can improve it every year. I decided this year, absolutely free. So we're paying for everything. Other than the flights and the hotel, we're taking care of everything because we really wanted you guys to be here. And it's kind of a way of saying thank you for being a customer. We've been doing this for 27 years. Absolutely crazy. 27 years. I know. Oh, that's crazy. So the boardroom is going to be a place where you can get one-on-one. So if you're new to AccuZIP, or there's a problem you can't figure out, or if you want to know how to do something, it's called the boardroom. And you can go in there and there'll be AccuZIP staff in there to help you one-on-one with anything you need. Tomorrow, we have a beautiful dinner on the yacht. And it is full service. You're going to absolutely love the yacht. So tomorrow it's going to be dinner on the yacht. And then every day we're going to have breakfast and lunch for you. And there'll be a Q&A session after each day. So Monday we'll have a Q&A with our staff, and then also Tuesday. So we are very fortunate. We've got some, along with the AccuZIP people, that'll be doing a lot of these classes. I'm doing 2 myself, but a lot of the AccuZIP staff have actually written the PowerPoint presentations, and they've taken the time to write really good presentations. You're really going to be impressed. So thank you all AccuZIP staff for doing, what a great job. I was very impressed. Wait till you see it. I hope it all comes through. Donna took on a big task. She has the most tracks. Donna, everybody know Donna? She's a beast. She's here in the flesh. We love Donna. But I want to say special thanks to Nikki Crawwell. Thank you very much. He's a data and mailing specialist at MLI Marketing Solutions in Tampa, Florida. She has 31 years of experience in the digital print and direct mail marketing industry. And tomorrow she's actually doing a session a Monday at 10 a.m. It'll be on marketing and mailing with AccuTrace. And I'm sure all of you know what AccuTrace is. It's a mail tracking software. We track Right now, our database warehouse tracks over 1 trillion pieces of mail, 1,000 billion pieces of mail. We now even track UPS, MI, all through AccuTrace. Really good stuff. So she's going to do that at 10 a.m. I encourage you to see her. Then we're honored to have the Tom Glassman. Mr. Glassman here, ID Alliance representative. If you've been in the industry even for a year, you should all know who Tom Glassman is. We're privileged to have him here. He's been in the mailing industry for over 30 years. He lives in beautiful Delray Beach, Florida. And Tom is an expert. And when I say an expert, he knows it inside and out, the mailer scorecard. You know, they introduced the mailer scorecard and he knows everything about the mailer scorecard. And he's going to be presenting at 11 a.m. on Tuesday. It's called Deep Dive into the Mailer Scorecard. Really important class. I think he's doing it at the same time I am. Or Dave, one of the two. And then we have the longest AccuZIP user, I think, that we have, Mr. Ron Labrosi. We're going to make a statue of your head. He's been with us for 27 years. Unbelievable. Ron Labrosi, he's the president and co-owner of Mailstar, and he has a direct mail company that works mostly with nonprofit organizations to help them raise more and more money. And you know, good for you. Nonprofit organizations and raising money, that's a big thing, and it's really hard, especially these days, to try to raise money for nonprofits. So great job. He has a class at 11 a.m. on Tuesday as well, improving profitability in direct mail. So it won't only pertain to nonprofit, correct? It'll be, and you know what? It's always, we're all trying to have that niche, right? So when you're in business, in order to be successful like us, is you gotta have a niche. What makes you special? Even if you do just one thing really, really well, like print postcards or market to, you know, car dealerships or something like that. So I'm excited to...
Or marry the right woman.
Or marry the right woman, yes. Ron is actually here with his beautiful wife, Kathy, and has been with AccuZIP 27 years. How long have you been married? 30 years. Awesome, thank you.
So if I leave you, do I have to give you alimony?
You might. Yeah, thank you for sticking with us. So he actually had, remember when we first started 27 years ago, we were inducted, I don't know if you know, into the Smithsonian. So we're actually in the Smithsonian, the museum. And they have our discs. Our floppy disks. We used to ship our software on disks. Oh, it's amazing. We actually had the first product that was on Macintosh and on Windows. We were the only company on one CD. It was a CD back then, not a DVD. It was crazy. And then we have the famous, and I would say famous or infamous, right? Trish Witkowski. You all know her from the Fold Factory, and she does the Fold of the Week. She's a YouTube sensation. If you go on her YouTube thing, it's called the Fold of a Week. And what I love about her videos is, you'll notice, how many of you raise a hand if you've seen the Fold of the Week? You've seen the Fold of the Week? The thing I love the most is when every time she starts her show, she does it in front of this plant. There's a plant on her right side. And she always has a saying, like fold with me, or something on her shirt. It is different every week. So she's done, I think now, over 500 Fold of the Weeks. It's amazing. So she'll be here. She's going to actually be presenting at 9 a.m. on Monday. She'll be right after the keynote, which you guys all better get up. Keynote speech is tomorrow. And if you're really feeling it, don't drink too much, we're going to be walking around the lake at 6:30 a.m. How many are coming? No. I'll be there. Anyways, so Trish is not here today and talking about the severe weather and what a trooper she is. Her flights got canceled. So she's not going to actually arrive until tonight late at about 8 p.m. tonight. So she's going to be here. She's an amazing speaker. So she'll be here. It's real privilege to have her. She's going to do 9 a.m. Monday after the keynote, and then again 9:30 a.m. on Tuesday with Marketing to the Generations. So I don't know if you've read any of her books, but she wrote one on the millennials. So don't miss that. That's going to be 9:30 on Tuesday, and then tomorrow at 9 a.m. And then we have for cybersecurity, Joshua Davis. And he has over 20 years in software security experience. We're really honored to have him here. Donna, you all know Donna, recommended him, and he's going to be really amazing. So he's going to be doing his at 8:15, and that's going to be right after breakfast, I think on Tuesday. So don't miss that. Matter of fact, I believe he's the only one that's speaking at that time. So everybody will be in the same room. Okay, the last thing I want to say is, actually a couple more things. We expanded to Texas. So if any of you know, we have offices in California, and now we have office here, our corporate office is in Texas. And that's for a couple of reasons, but we're actually going to be doing some new stuff. We've been doing for 27 years. Everything we do is It's pre-sort. It's all mail induction. Now we've centrally located ourselves in the United States because now we're going to start getting into the post process of mail. So you'll see some new creative things that we have coming out, some new applications, some apps for your mobile device, and post-processing, like logistics and stuff. So we're coming out with that this year. So we're working with the post stuff. And if you know what we've done, prior to this, in the pre-induction, wait till you see what we got coming out on the post side. It's gonna blow your mind. So several of the AccuZIP employees, I think they moved out with their family, they all bought homes, and they now live in Texas. So when we moved and set our corporate office in Texas, I gave our employees across the country the option to move out to Texas. And so several of them did, they moved their whole families out for a company they work for. Who does that? So thank you guys for doing it. A lot of them over there. So now the future of AccuZIP, so we've been in business for 27 years and we've really changed the industry. How many of you are aware of our price lock guarantee? Ron LaRosie has paid the same price as he did in 1992. Yep, same price. So we don't raise your price. I think we're the only company in any industry that never raises your price. Your price will stay the same forever on the products that you buy today. It'll never change. So we've done a lot to change, really, and that's kind of disrupted the industry because the industry keeps wanting to raise your price. So the future is bright. Like I said, we're going to be talking about post-process now that we're here in Texas. And I'm starting something that I can't wait. It's called the CEO Thank You Tour. So starting this year, I'm going to travel around the country, and I'm going to travel all over the United States, and I'm actually going to be in your area. We'll schedule time if you want to see me, and I'll come in, and I want to, definitely say thank you. I want to meet all your employees. I want to learn about your business, and I'm going to make new products, new technologies that will make your life easier and make you a lot more money. So I'm going to be traveling around the country for 5 years. I'm so excited. So remember our motto, Kristen, our technologies, your success. And we really mean that. So we want to make new technologies that drive your business and makes you more revenue. And really, you have print, but there's so much more. Printing is a relationship. And too often people try to automate that too much. So we want to make sure that you guys understand that, printing is a relationship. You always have to, work with your customers, not just set up an order process where you're just processing orders and you have no relationship with your customers. You don't want them to start price shopping. You want to create that relationship. So we're going to talk about that on the road too. So I'm super honored to have all of you here. This is our first annual. I know Kristen did some special things for this year for the first inaugural AccuZIP, the world of AccuZIP. I want you all to enjoy and learn. And thank you so much for coming.
House. Yeah, she's the one, only one, built like an Amazon. The clothes she wears, a sexy waist, making a man wish for younger days. Yeah, yeah. She knows it's built, she knows how to please. Sure enough can knock a strong man to his knees, 'cause she's a brick house. Yeah, she's mighty, mighty, just letting it all hang out. She's a brick house. Yeah, she's the one, the only one, like an Amazon. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. We got a game that's called How Low Can You Go? But you gotta get back up on your own, right? Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. Shake it down, shake it down, shake it down now. I wanna break house. Yeah, I wanna break house. Talk about a break house. Said I wanna break house. I wanna break house. Thank you so much again. We have the Nailers. We're privileged to be here tonight with you. Thank you so much. Have a great meeting this week.